Once the assessment has been established and you now know how much the prospect wants to, is willing to invest, you do the presentation. So the presentation is actually quite useful and valuable. So I always ask them, if I'm on a call, do you have a pen and a page? Because with what it is that we are going to show you or explain to you, you can actually take this information and apply it already. So what's needed, sorry, I just have a bit of a cold, is that let's start at the bottom. So I do this at the bottom of the page and I say, okay, so what you need is you need 20% fitness, and I write it down, fitness, 80% nutrition. These are the three principles of losing weight or getting results or gaining weight or belly fat loss, doesn't matter. And 100% is mindset. Right, so on fitness, I explained to them that all you need is to exercise minimum 3 times per week for 30 minutes. Don't have to be hours in the gym. All right? 80% it is, I look at three things. I look at what's your weakness, all right? And I look at who's your influence, and I also look at the third one, which is, do you have any addictions? So how do I know that? According to the wellness assessment, where I asked you, what do you eat? That can now reflect on this section. All right, so now I say, okay, so your weaknesses, I see if the person said they drank too much coffee. They won't say they drank too much coffee, but according to what they said on the wellness assessment page and how much uh, sugar was in the coffee or milk or, or maybe it was soda drinks or cigarettes or anything or takeaways, etc. Those are all things that you can put under weakness. Now, cigarettes or too much sugar or Coca-Cola or scores or monster drinks, energy drinks, those fall under addiction. So you've got to know what the difference is. When they are eating slap chips or, it's always that normally if they're eating with people or in the house, those are the influences, or you actually see what it is that what their weaknesses are, and you explain and you that to them. Then I say, okay, so then you said you gave me how on a scale from 1 to 10 you gave me an 8, so I'll put it down there, and that is what you said. You said your health is most important, and also you want to look and feel great, and your clothes. So anything else you can add, but those are the three that most people would say. Then I also tell them, so my goal is to give you two things as the coach. I also have a goal with you. So my goal is to give you, number one, knowledge. Knowledge on what? Knowledge on fitness, okay, as well as nutrition and your mindset. And I always ask, was what I explained to you and the questions I've been asking you, was it valuable? Did you learn something already? And most of them say yes, it is. Okay, so let them acknowledge that. And so the second thing but knowledge, I always say this, knowledge we give you is on fitness, nutrition, and mindset. Knowledge is, and I always say knowledge is, and I'm waiting for them to finish it. Knowledge is power. But if you don't apply the knowledge, it is powerless. So that's important for them to grasp. And the second thing I give you is focus. Focus on what? Focus on these reasons, because no way you say to me that you want to lose 20 kilos and be thin. No, why do you want to lose 20 kilos? uh, why do you want to lose the weight and be in good shape, health? Because in my family, I've got concerns. It's opposite to what they are feeling currently. So this is an emotional response. Okay, so be clear about that for them. Now, this is where, if that person told me that they have, please take note. Let's say they said they have 10 kgs to lose. All right, so it will be 10. I'll take it up till 20 kilos. Okay, let's say 10 and 20. So when they say that, I normally explain this to them. I say, okay, let's do weeks and let's do uh, kgs. Okay, I think it's correct. Let me just see. So how many months in the week? 4, correct? All right. So then, within 4 weeks, you can lose 4 kilos. That means 1 kilo per week. So let's look at weeks. So week 1, how much kilos? 1, right? Then you have week 2. How many kilos? Another kilo. So you have week 3, 1 kilo again. And then you have week 4. That's another kilo. So you had 4 weeks. All right? And that's 4 kilos. So that means within 3 months or 12 weeks, you can lose 10 to 12 kilos. All right? So this is what I do within 10 kilos of what it is I want. 10 to 12 kilos. I then do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You see, I do 1, 1, 1, 1. So 7 days. But we give them about 5 to 5.5 days of being totally focused on the eating plan and the fitness and the product, and accountability on the WhatsApp groups, and maybe once a week or twice a week they come to gym. Some people go more than others, but that is how we gauge it. And then 20 kilos, we say we work 3 months to 3 months. So now we work, so I say months, and then I say kgs. All right? So you can work it with 30, 40, 50, but this is on average what most people want to lose. So you work it out this way. And so I'll say, so we've now established for 3 months, you can lose, within 3 months, you can lose 10 kilos, plus minus. Normally 12, but we'll say 10. So then I always ask after, when you lose 10 kilos, because now you tell me you want to lose 20 kilos, how are you going to feel? How are you going to look? So you see, now you're placing a vision in their mind. So they'll say, I look amazing. What is people going to say? People's going to ask me, either I'm sick, or what's happening, or they're going to be like, I'm looking amazing. What am I doing? Correct. So once this happens, are you going to be excited to take on the next 3 months? Yes, I am. All right. And then you're going to lose another 10 kg. So you see, so what's the total months? 6 months. How much did you lose? 20 kgs. So you see, that is why I'm able to tell them how long it will take them to get results. So we've got here, so I always put it here on top actually, 20 kgs within um, 6 months. All right. But to guarantee the time duration, they need to follow the system, which is fitness, nutrition, mindset. 100%, 20%, and 80%. All right. So let us focus on the 80% nutrition. Very important. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever watched The Biggest Loser on TV? Yes, okay. So what happens, most people, they come to me, they ask me, how do I lose weight? So I say to them, that is the wrong question. So what's the right question? The right question to ask is, how do I burn fat? All right. So then I normally tell them, have you watched The Biggest Loser on TV? They say, yes. I say, okay. So when you watch The Biggest Loser on TV, what do you see? These very obese people after 5, 7 months, how do they look? Are they looking thin or are they looking lean? They lean, right? So how does that happen? So let us just draw the pyramid. Okay, so how does the pyramid work? So right on top, fats and oils, all right? Then dairy, then you have protein, starch, and veg and fruit is your biggest group, all right? So most people have too much starches, all right? So if you look at The Biggest Loser, when you look at them, these people are lean. Why? Because of muscle. So how do you burn fat? You need muscle, all right? So all of this is in the nutritional protein F1 shake. It's going to give you 26 nutrients. Alright, so something let me teach you quickly is when you lose weight, you actually need 24 grams of protein per meal. Alright, so this nutritional protein shake is going to give you 26 nutrients. However, it has 9 grams of protein. So if you only take the shake, I always add peanut butter and a banana. You can put in ice if you have the blender, but those are the two I normally put in only in a shake. But remember, it only gave me 9 grams of protein because this is how it works. If you go on a normal diet, right? So now what happens? Your calorie count is less, right? This is your calorie count on a normal diet. And your nutritional count is even less because your calories and your nutrients that you're taking is less. So this is why nutrition is much less. So this is why people they get headaches, they get moody, you know. So it's actually a health risk to actually diet, so to speak, because you're not getting enough nutrition. You see, remember we're discussing nutrition. However, with the nutritional products of Herbalife, your calorie count is the same. However, your nutritional count is so much greater. And that is why people get amazing health results because this is cellular nutrition. All right. So, the other thing also, we are not a diet. Spell diet DIET. Take the T away. Diets die. So that means it's a temporary solution or temporary fix. So what is our program called if it's not a diet? It's called a healthy, active lifestyle. So it's more long term. It's not a temporary fix. Alright, so now we've established you need 26 nutrients, 9 grams of protein per meal. And you need 3 meals a day, remember? So now you have the protein drink mix that's supposed to be added to the shake, especially for busy people. So the protein drink mix is going to give you 15 grams of protein. So remember, F1 shake gives you 9 grams of protein, and the protein drink mix is going to give you 15 grams of protein. So if you add the two together, so you're going to mix these two, you don't need milk, you don't need peanut butter, nothing, only the shake and the protein drink mix. It's going to give you 24 grams of protein per meal. You're going to have it twice a day, normally, alright? So, that's your meal replacement. So you either have the shake with the peanut butter and the banana, or a fruit of your choice, or you can have it in yogurt, or with ice, or just the shake and the PDM with ice. You don't need anything else. Then there's something we call the belly fat flush for people who either they have ulcers or acid or bloating, or they just want to lose the belly fat. So it's called the belly fat flush. It consists of the following. You've got the aloe. The aloe is a soother. Yeah, most of you have heard of the aloe plant, but our aloe comes in mango flavor or original, tastes like sugar water, so yummy. Then you have your um, instant herbal beverage, or what we call the tea. So it gives, what the tea does, creates heat in your body. When there's heat, fat burns. Fat burns is energy. But the best thing about it, takes your cravings away. You mix 2 teaspoons, the liter water, liter juice. You drink it all day long. Don't forget to eat. It's that good. But in the belly fat flush, aloe, the tea you mix, as well as the multifiber. So most people don't even eat breakfast. So the multifiber, it's with apple and oats, and it's all it is the peels of the carrots and the apples mixed with herbs, and it's in powder form. And you will, all these three products you will then mix together in the morning, and it is called the belly fat flush. So the aloe you can have during the day as well, separately, as well as the tea. You can take the multifiber once per day. So this is for people also who struggle with goes like with IBS. If you want to take the multifiber on its own, that's the product. So these are your stamp. This is your stamp product that's going to give you fast results. However, most people, affordability is always the thing. So we will mostly only be focusing on the nutritional protein shake. So what we have for the nutritional protein shake is called the trial pack for 10 days. There are 9 sachets of shake in the trial pack, 3 different flavors. So you've got your vanilla, you also have um, chocolate, and then cookies and cream. And it's going to last for 10 days, and you will be on the online program for accountability program review for 2 weeks. If you want to gain weight for 1 week, because you have to take the sachets twice a day. If you want to lose weight, you can take it once a day with the eating plan, or you can halve the sachet and take it twice a day with the peanut butter and the banana or the yogurt, or of your whatever you choose how to mix it. All right, so now we then do, we have to weigh day null, which is, so you start Monday. So you weigh day null, which is the Sunday, and you send that to your coach. Monday you start, that is day one, and then you weigh again on Friday or Saturday morning. And again, Monday, the week after, you weigh again, and just, this is just after the weekend, and then again Friday to Saturday. And this is where we do a review, we will recess the week before, and we will now look at who do you know who'd also benefit, because you're going to be so super excited in order to get results on the products and the program. So we work in 3 months. So this is what I normally draw. Okay, 3 columns: month 1, month 2, month 3. If you have any fitness classes that you offer, like I have a fitness class at a school, then I do charge 150 Rand registration and 150 Rand per month if they are going to take products. If they don't take products, I charge 150 Rand registration and 300 Rand per month. Then you will pay 380 Rand your first month for your program. So this is the total that you will then have to pay me, and I use my calculator. So that's 300 Rand example plus 380. So you have to pay me 680 month one. Okay. If you are not running these two, you only pay 380 online for online program. So it depends how. Sometimes I charge 50 Rand, 50 Rand per month. Let's say I do an online program. I charge 50 Rand per month over 3 months. And then 50 Rand registration and 50 Rand for the entry fee and then for the eating plan. So what you're going to pay me upfront for 3 months is 250 Rand and you pay your 380. So it will be um, 250 plus 380. So it's 250, sorry, plus 380. It's 630 that you pay for an online program. But now, month two, you become an ambassador in your second week. So as an ambassador, you become a preferred customer at 15%. So you do an online order. Your trial pack, which was 380, will now cost you 190 Rand. That's excluding your courier cost. And you can also do a nutrition on the go, which is another training that I'll do if you want to start a foot club. And the nutrition on the go, let's just show you here. It's called nutrition on the go. It's only 99 Rand. And you get a bottle of shake and a bottle of tea. It's normally 30 Rand. A sachet on its own. Sachet on its own. Sorry, I'm spelling sachet incorrect. It's normally 45 Rand. So you will only pay for 2 sachets that you have to haul for 5 days. If it's a 5-day program, you will only pay 99 Rand. But you as the coach must have a full shake, with that 15% or 25%. You need a full tea as well. This is to demonstrate first, and then you need to have a trial pack or sachets, the box. Or you have to have the box, okay, with the sachets in there, which because you need to give people, and you must have the container for the shake and the tea, and the trial pack, because you're going to give them 2 sachets of shake. And that is what you need to purchase, the full products, in order to sell it at 99 Rand, and they will then upgrade to 380. This is what you do with people at the gym as well, especially if you see someone once a week even. You just take the shake and the tea and you give them their sachets, you know. So 190 they will pay for the second month. There's or the next order, not specifically the second month, and they will also be giving you referrals or contacts. So it's best for them to give you at least 6, because 6 is like they will earn 100 Rand, because it's from, they will buy it at 190, the trial pack, they will actually sell it at 380, and they will make 100 Rand profit. And from that 100 Rand profit of 600, they are able now to purchase a full shake. Okay, at 15% is 600 and something Rand. And they can also offer people a shake and a tea. That's why you need to help your customer to experience the tea, and that's why you have to purchase the tea when you are a Life member at 25%, and the tea, so they've experienced that, and so they are able to purchase to earn extra income on preferred customer, so that they can afford these products. And then by month 3, they should now get to 25% at 100 volume points, and then even work themselves to 500 points and become, this is where they become, because when you start at 15% here, you are bronze member at 15%. When you get to 25, you are a silver member. And at 35%, you are a gold member at 500 volume points. So you are able to earn even on a wholesale level from the people that you introduce to the products, because now you're using your products to demonstrate and to give them um, the nutrition on the go, or the 380 you earn 100 rand, and they then upgrade to the 380 to preferred customer, and 190 they pay less but they earn extra money, and that is how they're able to purchase the full um, products. I hope this helps. So remember, people might now ask, say to you, I'll think about it, I have to speak to my spouse, or let me think about, okay, I did say let me think about it, or they'll say, but I tried this before. They quite a few. It's not, they can't say too many things, because in the assessment you've already established what they've tried before, and gave them confidence. So normally there's not a lot of objections, you know. So because you've asked them what can they afford, and so on. So we will discuss this with another assessment called the wellness evaluation that we will do for a nutrition on the go fit club. But for now, this is what I normally use for online, or at a fit club. So all the best. Hope this helps. Take amazing notes. Go back to what it is that I did on this video and use this. And I tell you, your business will skyrocket. You will definitely earn income if you use this every single day. Keep well.